1. Yo! What's going on, y'all? Wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Oh, it's your boy Larry Long Jr. back again for this week's Midweek, Midday, Motivational Minute. Come on in. Make yourself cozy. I hope you're feeling like I'm feeling. If you can read the shirt, I am feeling absolutely awesome. So great to see y'all trickling in. Let me know, where are you tuning in from? I also want to know, how do you, yes, you, and you, keep a positive perspective, positive attitude, even when you're going through the stuff. Even when you're going through the stuff, how do you keep a positive perspective? Now, first things first, I got to give a shout out to this week's sponsor. Yes, he hooked me up with the swag. Thank you so much, Coach Eric Reyes. As you can see from my folks that are on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook, Hey Coach is his podcast. It's the Hey Coach podcast with Coach Eric Reyes. Thank you so much for making me feel awesome. Last week's episode was sponsored by yours truly, Larry Long Jr., LLJR Enterprises. But we're back, and this week is episode number 49. You know what that means. That means that we've got 3 more weeks left in 2023. Ooh, it's been a long 49 weeks. I'm curious, how you doing? How's the year treating you? I got to thinking, I was meeting with a great colleague of mine, Galam Gourmet, and she's going to be on my podcast coming up. And we were talking about perspective. See, we meet every 6 months to talk about action and accountability. And those conversations started way back in the midst of social justice. And we decided that, hey, let's keep a pulse. Let's keep an active touch point every 6 months. So we met and we were talking about the power of perspective. And for me to really give true perspective, yeah, I got to coordinate. Now, I'm colorblind, so this looks like it matches, but I know this is pink or rose gold, and this is red and black, representing the Terps, who are awesome. But when I think about perspective, it's so important. I was just doing an event for the Global Business Travel Association, and we were talking about how to leverage LinkedIn to benefit your business. Leverage LinkedIn to strengthen those relationships. And it was interesting because there were some who had the perspective of, hey, I get it, Larry. I got on the blue blocker glasses. And there were others that said, hey, Larry, survey says, nah, I don't see it. I just don't see what you're saying. I'm not about that social media life. I'm gearing up my perspective. My mother-in-law is coming in on the 20th. Pray for me. I love my mother-in-law. I see you, Tati. Mwah, mwah. Mi amor. Nothing but love, Tati. There's a language barrier there, which is probably good. She can't understand me. I can't understand her. It's nothing but love. But choosing your perspective is powerful because this 4-letter word called life, I don't know about y'all, but this year has felt like 12 rounds with a prize fighter. There's been ding, 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 ding. Oh, there's been good rounds and good months. There's been great months. Oh, I'm the champion. And then there's been some months where, I don't know. Maybe it was just me where I felt like I was getting beat up. It felt like there were four hands coming at me. Body shots. I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but keeping that positive perspective can be a challenge. I was doing a little bit of thinking. Doing a little bit of research because I believe that our perspective is our choice. It's in our hand, and we can choose to look at it from a negative perspective. Woe is me. Why me? What's going on? Or on the flip side, we can look at it from the perspective of there's a lesson here. There's an opportunity here. Opportunity. It's knocking at the door. Am I ready to answer it? Am I ready to go ahead and seize that opportunity? Carpe diem. Yeah, what's going on? Jasmine Brett Stringer. She wrote a book about seizing the day. Carpe diem. Carpe noctem. Seize the night. It's your choice. But as I think about perspective, I think about having an attitude of gratitude. Now, essentially, it doesn't come overnight. It takes practice. I don't know if Allen Iverson is listening, but yes, Allen, we're talking about practice. You've got to practice having gratitude. having that attitude, that tude of gratitude. So right now, I want you to think about, what are you grateful for? When you woke up this morning, were you grateful for it? You didn't have to wake up this morning. I hate to break it to you. There's people today that didn't wake up this morning. It's having that attitude of gratitude, being mindful, being thoughtful. I don't meditate. Oh, I got too many things going through my mind. But taking some time to just reflect, to think. I know that sometimes we're going 100 miles per hour, and sometimes we got to hit the brakes to slow down, to speed up. Who are the people that you're surrounding yourself with? Are you surrounding yourself with powerful and positive Peter? I see you, Mr. Peter Milner. I see that shout out over there. I'm not rocking the pink anymore, not the Pendo Pank. That ship has sailed. But are you surrounding yourself with those positive influences that are lifting you up, cheering you on? Hercules! Or you need to look around and prune, do a little bit of pruning, a little bit of winter cleaning. In the words of the great philosopher, Bob Marley, get up, stand up. Yeah, let's get moving. That physicality. Are you getting outside? Stopping smelling the roses, getting in that movement each and every day, even if it's a walk around the block. I encourage you. It will change your perspective. Are you taking care of your MBS? Yeah, I'm throwing out some TLAs, some 3-letter acronyms. I know you're like, what the heck is MBS? It's your mind, it's your body, and it's your soul and your spirit. Are you making sure that you're making the right choices? Are you getting good sleep? Are you eating your green leafy vegetables, your fruits, and your veggies? I'm not here to preach, but I will, because essentially I'm talking to myself. Larry, are you committed to healthy living, a healthy lifestyle? As we explore and we look into the horizon of 2024, how do your goals look? What did you learn from your goals that you set, from the vision you set in 2023? Who are you going to be in 2023? We're going to go for more in 2024. That's what I'm talking about, Willis. What's your BHAG? What's your big vision, your big mission? What's your big purpose in 2024? I encourage you. If you haven't done it already, and even if you have, let's go ahead and be mindful, be thoughtful, be deliberate. Let's have great perspective in setting our goals that we're committed to in the new year for 2024. Now, some people might say, hey, Larry, I set SMART goals. Survey says, nah. In my Steve Harvey Family Feud voice, survey says, nah, I don't believe in SMART goals. I think that SMART goals are dumb. Who's to say? I love specific. I love measurable. I love time bound, but who's to say what's attainable? What's realistic? I've been speaking with some educators recently. I've got a big engagement coming up January 11th, and one of them shared with me that, hey, they had a bail bonds, they had a jail right next to the school. So the students had to walk by, and they saw that every day. And as teachers, they had to combat that impression. You can't be what you can't see. And if that's what you see, it's really setting you up not for success. So I encourage you to dream big. Take those goals and make them bigger. Take those big goals and make them even bigger. The human spirit, the human mind, the human body, the human spirit and soul is powerful. So I encourage you, let's up level. Let's not make our goals right here. Oh, yeah, it's safe. It's our comfort zone. Nah, let's break out of our comfort zone and set those goals. And I'm feeling this. I just met with my coach, Becca Egger, who told me, and thank you so much, Becca, I'm getting gifts everywhere, dangerous. Yeah, in the words of the great philosopher, mystical, danger. I'm ready to be dangerous in 2024 in a good way. When Larry Long Jr. is organized, when I have my stuff together, when I've had time to be thoughtful, I can be dangerous. Now, we adjusted one of my goals, one of my keystone goals. I learned that from KD, Kevin Dorsey, one of my keystone goals. We went ahead and up-leveled it, and the little hair I have on my head is making it stand up. It's scary, but I love it. I'm up for the challenge. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm going to figure it the freak out. Fitfo, figure it the freak out, if you know what I mean. Positive self-talk. I've been working on this almost every day this year. My other coach, Coach Kristen Freyd, acknowledged, she observed, hey, Larry, you're so positive and uplifting with everyone else. You speak life into everyone else. But when you start talking about yourself, womp, womp, survey says, you're so negative. She said, why don't you give yourself the same grace, the same mercy, the same encouragement that you give everyone else? Woo, mind blown. It's been amazing. It's taken practice. It's taken patience because habits are tough to break. I've always been in the habit of, oh, you big dummy. What are you doing, Larry? You struck out again. Oh, come on, Cletus. Oh, another strikeout. Oh, don't strike out. Don't strike out. Oh, you missed the goal. Oh, shame on you. Now I'm encouraging myself. It's okay, Larry. Try your best and forget the rest. It's okay, Larry. Let's go. Let's get him next time. Brush your shoulders off and let's get him next time. Let's have some fun. Let's learn the lessons along the journey. You're not always going to win. Sometimes you're going to lose, but you're going to learn. That is a win. Hashtag winning. Come on, Cletus. If you hear me, holla if you hear me. Woo! Are you learning and are you growing with intentionality as you go through life's lessons, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, the twists and the turns? What are you learning? How are you growing? How are you implementing that into the next day? Yesterday's lesson should impact you today. Are you changing or are you making the same mistakes? You should have zagged, but you zigged. Don't do that again. You got to learn your lesson. Okay. Wow, I'm going to zig instead of zag. Zagaza, zagaza. I'm having too much fun over here. But hopefully I get you thinking. And remember, I just had a conversation. I appreciate it, Treve. I can't wait to see you January 11th down in Orlando. It's not about you. It's not about you. Even though everything we talked about was really about self, who are you serving? Who are you supporting? Who are you assisting along this journey? Don't be a me monster. I know some of y'all are like, what kind of monster is that? A me monster. We've all worked with, we probably work with some me monsters now. And if we don't, it might be you. We've all played sports with those me monsters where it's all about me. Me, 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 me. Yeah, me, 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 me. And it's not about anyone else. It's not about you. It's not about the organization. Don't be a me monster. I encourage you. Be a go-giver. Aggressively pursue giving, serving, supporting others. Now, most importantly, out of everything that I said, this is the most important tip. And sometimes life gets so, we're going so fast, we forget this lesson. Not only to be awesome, but to have fun. In the words of that great song, I think it was Sheryl Crow, all I want to do is have some fun. So I encourage you in this 49th week. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Watch out now. Hey, Sharon is Karen. I think I got a mic for everyone that's on here. Woo, nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love. You know I'm having fun. Shoot, I pity the fool. I encourage you with intentionality, with unabashedness. Forget about everyone else. Have some fun as you serve, as you learn, as you grow, as you go through and you evolve, as you up level, as you set those big, hairy, audacious goals. Have a good time. Actually, let's level up. Let's have a great time with everything that we do, with the people that we do it with the environments that we're doing it with. What's holding you back? I should be a lawyer because I already know the answer. It's that person in the mirror. I'm not pointing at you, but I am. You and you and you and you and you. Stop holding yourself back. Like that great philosopher Luda, Chris, said, move, get out your own way. You got to move out your own way. Hey, Coach E, I appreciate you, man. Ooh, I am so truly honored to know and be associated with you. The feeling is mutual. On those days, I don't feel like doing anything. I think Larry is doing, what does that say? Hold on, let me see. Larry is doing something, so I better get going. What? WWLD, what would Larry do? You're making me blush. Come on, Eric. I didn't know that you were a comedian. What would Larry do? Don't do that, dog. But I appreciate the shirt. I appreciate all your support. For all those out there, for my IG folks, for my YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, I encourage you to have great perspective, to have positive and encouraging perspective. Do you see what I see? There's so much opportunity. And it's knocking. at your door, or it could be knocking at your window. Are you going to answer that opportunity? Will you have the right perspective to make sure that you see those opportunities at hand? And if you need help, I got some vision. I got 2020, 2040, 2060, 60 vision. I can see into the future with my blue blockers on. Let a brother know how I can be of assistance. Hey, great to see you, Dale. Wishing you all the best, continued success. Let's finish this year strong. We're in week number 49. We got 50, 51, and 52 before we roll it over. Let's go ahead and build that momentum so that when we hit the new year, we hit it not just running, but sprinting. I appreciate you tuning in. I'll see you next week. I'll be tuning in from the Big Apple. Lindsay, I see you. I'll see you in the Big Apple. I'll be recording live. I hope that I'll have a guest, maybe even two, join me in the Big Apple, but I can't wait to see you. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. Make it a wacky week. It's your choice, and let's have some fun. Thank you so much, IG. Peace. I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. I will holler at you. Let me go ahead and put this in. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Peace.